Welcome back to the Early Bird Show. I'm your host, Eric. I am not alone. My boy Jeez isn't here, but I'm here with my main man, Chi. And we got a special guest coming up. And before that, we're going to be on the phone with a guy with an opinion, Ty. But a few things to know. The Texas Rangers won the World Series. James Harden was traded to the Clippers. And Michigan was caught cheating. Yeah, I got put in quotation marks. It's iffy, it's iffy. Jeopardy contestants went 1 for 5 in a category about sports. They were asked at one point who was Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and John Stallworth, and they all dropped the ball. You know, just like Des Bryant. Oh, that was for you, Chi.
No,
Hey,
still hurts.
yeah, I know it does. Hey, Kim Kardashian has found her way back into the NBA after it was announced that Skims and the NBA will be partnering in underwear. The underwear business has been very lucrative for the reality TV mogul. From home movies to half-court shots, anything is possible. And Flavor Flav checked off the national anthem off his bucket list after he sang at an NBA game. A lot of people found this funny. Flav didn't and responded saying, I won't let people that make me stop trying new things. I want Flav to try more new things, like run for president. That may sound crazy, but he won't be the only candidate whose clock is ticking. So, you know, we're here now with a guy with an opinion, Ty. Now, I want to talk to you about Michigan. They said Michigan has been caught illegally sign stealing. Is this a big deal or not a big deal?
I mean, obviously everybody does know this, but these guys' jobs are on the line at all times. I'm talking about every college coach there is, right? Like, this isn't a game. If you're not winning games, you're out of there, right? And I got to feed my family. So I'm looking for every competitive advantage I can possibly have. And think about this. Why do you think I'm studying film all day long, all week long in preparation for this game? I'm trying to figure out what plays you running, right? So it's really no difference to me than if you stealing signs. Hey, that's a step further, but still, you got to go execute one way or the other.
You gotta stop it. You gotta stop it. I'm with you. I don't think it's a big deal. I think they're making a big deal about nothing. They have legal sign stealers in college football. Legal and stealing shouldn't even be in the same sentence, let alone like a job. So it's like, wait, so you got somebody who could legally steal signs, and on top of that, we in an age of AI. Why are we going to Michaels to find cardboard to make, billboards and go, all right, you guys, we're gonna run this formation, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. It doesn't really make much sense. So I don't think it's a big deal. I find it to be just kind of like it's a big school, so they're going, all right, let's talk about it, let's make a big deal about it. So I'm with you on that.
Well,
Definitely.
if you read that article that you sent to me from the Athletic, and they surveyed, like, I don't know, it's 50 coaches, 100 coaches, anonymously, some of them out of the Big Ten. They were saying most teams do this anyway, not necessarily to this degree. They were having somebody fly out to these games and do it, but not to that degree. But most teams are doing this anyway. They just happen to get caught.
Exactly.
And I think this is, no different than, New England or whoever, right? Like, these things are happening. Any competitive advantage I can get, man, boy, am I looking. Yeah. I'm trying to win games. And I'm sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to bring this up. I looked up, I took time to look up their schedule that they played, Michigan played. Mm-hmm. Trust me, they didn't need to steal any signs to beat ECU, UNLV, Rutgers, Nebraska, Minnesota, Indiana, and Michigan State. They thumped all of these guys. So I'm sure signs, didn't watch any film, any of that, they probably would have beat those teams anyway.
Yeah, because my thing is, if you punish the coaches for quote unquote sign stealing, you got to punish the players as well, and the players had nothing to do with it. So it's always so finicky when it comes to college football because it always seems like they always go to punish the wrong people and heavy-handedly at the same time.
But if you want to punish Harbaugh and suspend him for some games, cool. But don't punish those players that had nothing to. Well, I'm sure they benefited from it though. I'm sure they told their players something about it, but they didn't do it though.
Yeah. All right, man. It's good to hear from you. Thanks for joining us, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, that was Ty, guy with an opinion, and now for Chibi knowing.
Yes, sir. Today we talking about the NFL, specifically the Buffalo Bills and that quarterback Josh Allen. Josh Allen as a regular season underdog is 16-7-2. Once again, 16-7-2 as a regular season underdog. And he It's going to be tonight an underdog in Cincinnati, +2. So you do what you do with that.
Josh Allen is 16-7-2 as an underdog against. Hold up. Let me ask you this question: are the Cincinnati Bengals back, Chick?
They're back.
Back. All right, because they started off a little bit slow. Joe had that messed up calf, and Jamal wasn't getting the ball, but seemed like they back. I might be with you on that.
7-Eleven is open and Jamar Chase is cashing in.
All right. Well, they're back and they're ready. Stick around. Be right back with our special guest. Don't move. Oh, and we are back. Joining us right now is the owner of Tiger Touches and the person you see in the commercial and wherever fast cars are, James Matthews.
What's up, guys? I'm here. I made it.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm off the commercial.
Yeah.
Now live on set.
You know.
Ready to talk some
Ready to-
sports, some everything.
Yeah. First question: why did you screenshot the commercial of the episode?
Listen, y'all. Let me tell you. That's called taking it hot right off the press. I said, this is so hot. Drop the phone down, record. I said, this got to go on the market right now, hot off the press.
You know, with that answer, y'all, I can't even be mad.
Right off the press, man.
Right off the press. Oh, man. That is funny.
That needs to go. That commercial really needs to go on regular broadcast TV. I saw it. I said, wow. I said, that's me. I said, that's them. I caught the part where they just got there. I didn't see the whole shoot around like NBA professionals, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, Juice said my form was was something to be behold. I said I need some lessons, but you know what I mean.
The edits made you look good. The ball
I
went in the bucket.
I made
The
that
ball
shot.
went in the bucket. Shout out to the edits.
I made that shot. I looked at it. I said, "I hope everybody knew I made that shot."
I just saw the shot and then cut to the ball going in the basket. I said,
Yo,
shout out to the
so,
team, man.
Look, I got BTS footage of me making them shots. So if anybody needs to see me, I got BTS.
Jesus shot technically didn't make it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I knew the edits was somewhere. I said these boys knocking shots down left and right. I thought it was a Warrior shoot around.
Yeah, hey man.
Hey.
They do call me. They call me Eric.
Eric.
They call me Eric. Hey, I do want to ask you some questions about
Let's do it.
who you are and the business.
Yes.
So yeah, we shot the commercial and it was definitely like a day of labor.
Yeah.
But the question I want to ask you is like, what motivates you to work hard?
That's a great question, man. Side note, guys, like I've known Eric for at least over 15 years, man. So it's really feeling like at home talking to one of my real close friends normally. We went to the same high school together.
They tore it down.
And and we just knew. I played basketball with Juice, you know, and we were bad. You remember we were bad.
Yeah.
To 2 years later in our senior year, we were playing for the county championship, and that really kind of it stuck with me. That if you work hard, just because you love the hard work, the results will be through the roof, man. I took actually sports and brought it to business.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes any type of sense.
You know it does. You know what I mean? You gotta fall in love with the process.
Fell in love with the
Gotta fall in love
process.
with the process. So look, my next question. You know, how detailed are you about detailing?
As close as your goal is to try to be as close to perfect as possible. You know, you want to be as close to perfect as possible. If you can get there, if your expectations are high, wherever you fall at should still be high. You'll be very high because you put your best effort in, so you'll get the best results. And you have to have an idea of what greatness is.
That's a good way to put it. All right.
Yeah.
Side note: the in-season tournament is underway, taking place on Tuesdays and Fridays. It's a crazy schedule, but I can't lie, I like it. Are you excited?
I got a hot take on it. I feel like they sat in those big offices and they said, we got to figure out how to find a way to make these rich boys play hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's we're not super rich yet, but it's kind of hard to try to say you're gonna play an 82 game season and you worth like $300 million. It's hard.
You're gonna play when it matters.
Do I have to?
Yeah,
Do I have to play today? And that's what it is. So they say, we gotta add some incentives to the regular season.
Which is $500. If the winners get $500,000, second place gets $200, third $100, and fourth place gets $50. Every player and
Well,
coach.
at the end of the day, these guys are still at the end of the day the top the best in the world competitors.
The
So if
best
you
in
put
the
a
world.
you put a championship or a goal line at the end, they gonna compete. But it didn't really matter. These guys were taking half the season off and coming back around playoff time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's 82 games. It didn't matter. It's like we might as well just. Why are we going to Toronto right now?
Yeah.
Why are we going to play there? It didn't matter. But now you're gonna have an incentive to we
Play
could win
hard.
something in the middle of the season, and now they're gonna play hard. I
Yeah.
mean, I caught the tail end of my boy Steph Curry's team, man. I caught the tail end, man.
Yeah.
You know he touched the basket.
Do you like Chris Paul?
He touched that. He touched that basket,
Oh,
man.
he
But
sure
look,
did.
he touched that basket.
You
But
let it
listen,
ride. Do you think the Warriors have a good shot at winning the championship this year? Well, matter of fact, not even the championship, the in-season tournament.
yeah, I think you really got to give credit to Steph, man. He puts people in their place, man. I think Steph had to tell Chris Paul, man, you gotta sit down.
And he's
man.
doing a great.
You gotta sit down.
He's doing a great job. He's leading that. I think Kuminga had 19 points last night, and Moody had 20
Yeah.
points. Chris Paul had 12 assists. It works out. I like it. I've been saying for a while.
He's one of the only right now, one of the only point guards, smaller guards in the game where he makes everybody around him better. You can't say that about a lot of other point guards. He makes everybody around him better. Like I honestly, I think a hot take. I think if Clay is not on the Warriors, he won't be much nothing right now. I think that's a very hot take.
We're gonna find out.
Spicy.
Spicy.
We're gonna find out this year, because if he don't perform, then they're gonna be like, you know what? We can't pay you like legacy money because you've been here.
Draymond getting paid off of heart and loyalty.
Yeah.
and repping the brand,
Yeah.
Draymond repped the brand with his 6 rebounds
Yeah. Oh God.
and 5 assists.
5 assists. Oh man. Yeah. All right. So my last question is: do you think that winning the NBA Cup is going to impact legacy for these players?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless they put it up, unless they're gonna raise a banner in the stadium.
Oh
for it.
no.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think-
saying?
I
You
don't
know
like-
what
I
I'm
don't like
saying?
that
It's
idea.
not, how will you remember it? This is gonna be in the stat
That's a
pad.
good
You know what I'm
question.
saying?
How do you remember it?
You're gonna get like a little trophy ball they give you like at the All-Star game. But you only remember it, off the banners. That stuff that stays in the stadium for years and decades to come.
Yeah.
So I don't think you'll really remember it as much as you remember. You know what years each basketball team won. If somebody asked you right now, random question like who won the 05 All-Star Game MVP, it's kind of hard to. You'd have to check. You'd have to go on. It'd be the same things. Like, you remember who won the N Cup? The in-season cup.
Yeah, the NBA Cup.
Yeah, the NBA
It's
Cup.
called the NBA Cup and the in-season tournament because they want to sell
Yeah.
the rights to the names at the new CBA.
It might not, unless they do something that's gonna make it last forever. It might
Well,
not.
NBA, just in case y'all got nobody right now, it could be the Tigers Touches in-season tournament.
Yeah, I got some ideas, man.
Just saying.
I come up with some nice ideas.
I got some rapid fire questions, James.
Okay.
Clippers or the field?
The field.
You don't believe in that Clippers team?
When they gonna play in the playoffs? When them star players gonna play? They gonna leave Russell? They gonna leave Russell by himself again?
Oh, I'm thinking Russell about to get left in the dust right now. You added James. I'm like, what Russell gonna do there?
And then James ain't gonna play in the playoffs either.
Oh, you know how you do. All right, so that's it. My next question. Will James Harden be on the team next year?
Yeah, he usually give a team like 2 years
My boy.
before he get upset. The first year he be like, all right, this your last time not giving you the bill. Second year he's like, all right, I'm gonna start talking crazy.
Yo.
That's usually it from there.
He averaging like a year and a half on the team at this point in time. He signed contracts for
I
fun.
can't believe he talking about his main man Daryl Morey like that, man.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Daryl Morey.
Now he with Steve Ballmer. I want him to know Steve Ballmer ain't playing that. He ain't playing that. He got new stadium coming.
I watch everything, man. Jane's still my man. I just think he a little crazy, man.
Oh, for sure.
I think he a little crazy.
For sure. All right. Who sang the national anthem better, Flavor Flav or Fergie?
Oh, Flav.
Yo, Flav, right? Yo.
Flav all day.
Yo, if you haven't seen it, check out Flavor
respect.
Flav.
He was singing that.
He sure was. I was like, oh,
Flav
snap.
all day.
All right. Kim Kardashian, Skims, or Hanes?
Oh man, Haynes, you don't win no.
You got a pair of Skims?
No.
Who finished with a better record, Bucks or Heat?
Bucks.
Bucks.
Dame time, man. They got a closer.
They do. And he closed.
He
He
every
closed,
time,
he
every
closed.
time,
All right.
every time.
All right. Is Tyreek Hill the NFL MVP?
Patty again. I
Patty?
think Patty goes again. But Tyreek is putting up an amazing.
Well,
He's putting up an amazing year. But
well, they play.
yeah,
They play today, so we gonna
we're gonna
see
see.
if he have a good game
I mean,
against.
You're a bad man when you walk into New York arenas and start, Patty Mahomes walking in New York arenas, breaking people's hearts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jets fans.
All right,
Giants
all right.
fans.
Your life's on the line. Your life is on the line. You need a bucket. Which basketball player do you get a ball to?
Kobe Bryant. God
Kobe
rest his
Bryant?
soul, all day.
All right. I put down Tim Duncan.
Tim do be hitting him.
He got a bank shot.
Tim do be hitting him.
Oh,
Tim do be
that's my
hitting him
guy.
when he need to.
All right, and I asked you a question earlier. Which team will win the in-season tournament? It's gonna be kind of hard to say any other team with the hat that you have on.
Yeah, I think I try to be fair about it. I don't want to be too biased on the show, but yeah, the Warriors are gonna shock a lot of people. If I didn't pick the Warriors, I'll go out on the limb and say the Spurs might shock the whole season.
Wemby, you a big fan of Wemby?
I like his confidence. I like his game.
He does have a lot of confidence.
I like his
right?
game. I like his game. It's not like it's weird. You've never seen something like that. It's like he's a stick figure, but he's an aggressive stick figure.
That's what it is. He aggressive.
Yeah, it's like his game side is like on 100. So like whenever he does like weird layups, like he'll reverse the ball in oppositely. I've never seen nobody do that, and they go all net. He'll grab the ball and he'll get fouled, and the ball will go, and his jump shot is like. His pull-up game is like mellow, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. His pull-up game is
I was
butter.
surprised that he just pulling up. I'm like, word. And then, to be honest with you, he did beat KD 2 times in 1 week. You beat KD 2 times in 1 week in your rookie year.
and
You
he's
got
19.
confidence on 100.
He got them young bones, man. He got that young body, man. He running up and down the court. He's running past these older guys, man.
Yeah, he's playing.
Young.
He's playing. Man, yeah. Well, that was Rapid Fire, and that was our show. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for Todd for joining us. Thank you for James for joining us.
Always, man. Always, man.
Check out the commercial. James gonna post the commercial.
I'm gonna post it. Yeah, I'm gonna post it again. Before we go, big shout out to my team in Irvington. I know they're watching. I told them I was coming on the show. I was like, I'm going on a big show, man. With the, make sure you watch this faithfully. They're gonna be watching. Shout out to Cars R Us, Tori. Juan, Auto Service, the big, you know how to be on Eyewitness News, man. Shout out my man. Well, I got the chance, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all my homies in Irvington. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Y'all make me a happy guy. We got the merch at Tiger's Touches too, man. I gotta give you guys some merch too. We'll put that together.
We need that.
Shout out to the Early Bird Show, man. Whenever you want to do another commercial, man,
I know who to go to.
I'll screen
if
record it.
you need your car wash,
Yeah.
head over there. But that was our show. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. See you next time.
Peace, guys.
Check. Yeah. Check. Yeah.